is up, YouTube? Mitch here, the Squatch Northwest YouTube channel, and we're in the renovation today. All right. Just going to go over some few things. The wind outside is absolutely atrocious. First and foremost, got to remember to do this. Subscribe, like, and comment. Subscribe, obviously, is most important. Doesn't cost nothing. Just hit the subscribe button. Really helps the channel out. Really appreciate it, guys. We're just going to go over a few things in the house. Outside is crazy right now with the wind. We'll probably go outside too, but not for long, depending on the wind, because I don't have a very big windscreen on this mic. I have a bigger one inside, but I didn't grab it. So the first kind of update that we got going on is the carpet situation. We are going to be installing carpet. That is definitely a given now. Obviously, we've been talking about it, but it is definitely going forward. We will be installing carpet, so I got to get a lot more rolls of that insulation, and then pick our color out for the carpet, which I think Bree already has. So we'll go get all that stuff from Home Depot when the time comes. One of the things that I just worked on and learned how to fix was a washer and dryer. So our washer, the kid, Natalie, decided to put a massive load in this thing, and it just absolutely destroyed this wash machine. So I took the front plate off, and I was able to fix it, luckily, which is really nice. But yeah, so this is where it was. I mean, there was water all over the floor. It was pretty wild. But I was able to fix it, luckily. But when I did it, or when she put the big load in, it like knocked the front plate off, and it was pretty wild. That little thing in there that spins was going crazy. I heard it, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" I had this crazy smell in here, like a burned rubber smell. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. But I got it fixed, and then I'll show you guys the dryer here in a minute. But going to Natalie's room first. This room, we are gonna be doing that last wall right there here pretty soon, and then this whole room is going to be ready for paint. We'll primer first and then paint. You can see the walls that we already have primered. We'll probably get one more coat on there, make it a little even. Yeah, we got all that done. We'll go ahead and cut and even out all the insulation that we did up there with the spray foam, just to kind of cover our gaps that were already present. I still love this back wall that we did right here. Like I said, me and my dad are not carpenters by any means, and I thought we did pretty good on this wall. Those are also previous gaps from the ceiling that was sagging in a couple spots, so we just filled it in. And then she wants us to frame this window out and make like a little shelf, like an inset shelf. So that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, yeah, you guys can hear that wind. The wind is crazy. We always have the windows open to keep it dry in here, because the water can't get in these windows, but a lot of air comes in, which keeps obviously the moisture out, which is really nice. Yeah, this wind is crazy. And then we're not going to go in the master bedroom. I'll show you guys the master bedroom. Right now, we're kind of using it as storage. So it looks kind of crazy. Oh, let me turn this light off in Natalie's room. It looks kind of crazy. I get that. But we needed a place to store some of our stuff, especially after our big hunting trip. So we kind of just put it inside of this master bedroom, which is great because it is a humongous room. But yeah, it's dark in here. But yeah, we know we ain't touching this room for a while. It won't be touched till probably next year, or maybe even the year after, depending on how long it takes us to get the rest of this house done. But the next big change that's going to be happening, God, I don't know if you guys can hear that out there. That is I'll go out there, I'll show you guys what that crazy sound is coming from. But the next big change is right here. So this whole spot right here, which is where the water heater is going to go, we're taking the wall out completely. That wall right there, that external wall, was poorly framed by the last person that put an insert in here. So lots of water damage. I mean, that wall doesn't have any structural integrity at all. There's nothing there that actually, I mean, it's pretty crazy. I can practically push that wall over. I guarantee if I look down there. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know what's holding it up. Maybe a couple screws and like the last little bit of wood that hasn't rotted. It's bad. And then the next will be the floor. I just stuck some panels down there because, while they're using the restroom, they think like a little monster is going to come up and grab them. So I stuck a little panel right there just to help them out a little bit. But yeah, so we will be doing the bathroom next. But in the meantime, we'll be getting more primer done. That's actually what my plan is. Probably not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after, because I actually have it off. I might do some tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. I also wanted to get a burn in to help clear out some of that stuff in the backyard. But yeah, I'd like to get some primer going because there's nothing stopping me from priming this. It is pretty much ready to go. It's all been wiped down. It's all been cleaned. It is just pretty much ready for primer. There's nothing I can prime this. I don't. It doesn't. It's dry enough. We have plenty of dry days coming up, so it's not like I have to worry about moisture with paint. So I might just slap a bunch of primer on these walls inside of the. I know Loki, inside of the hallway here, and maybe even in the second bedroom, which is where, or maybe the third bedroom technically, which is where we're going in next, which is a little tiny gaming room. Once again, also using it as storage. But this room also could be primed. It is pretty much ready. We're really not doing a whole lot in this room as far as like renovations go, because it's not really, we're not using the room for anything other than gaming and like a little playroom for Natalie. So just somewhere where she can go and play if she's not in her bedroom. But mainly it'll be a little computer room for me, and maybe Bree can hang some of her clothes in here, or put some of her extra stuff inside of here. Because at first, when we first move in here, we're actually gonna be in the living room on this side. So our bed and everything and dressers will be on this side of the living room, where the awesome jacuzzi is currently. So unfortunately, we won't have a jacuzzi anymore. No more jacuzzi in the mobile home. But then this side will have our couches, my recliner, and then a TV most likely on that side. We thought about going projection TV because there's no way. God, that sound of that freaking roof! I'll show you in here in a second. But there's no way to mount a TV to this, and we're looking at getting a bigger TV. The 55-inch that we have in the living room is big enough, but we would like one, to obviously cover that wall and make it a little nicer in here, and then we'll stick curtains on that guy to make it a little more homey. But it'll be nice to have a decent living room where we can all hang out and not be cramped in the little trailer. Well, it's not a little trailer, it's a massive fifth wheel, but yeah, you guys get it. So the living room situation will be a bedroom for a little while, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. I'm just happy to move in here, and then we still got to insulate the rest of that, and then put the ceiling panels up, which we're using some of those for. So that'll cover a lot of it. But I'm most likely going to have to buy some, which that's fine with me. No problems. And then after the bathroom is done, because I really don't care how bad the living room looks. It really doesn't bother me that much. After the bathroom is done, then the kitchen is next. So we still got to find a range/stove to fit into here. Then we can build all the cabinets and stuff, because all this is getting ripped out. I might be something else we do here pretty soon, is get all this ripped out, along with all these cabinets, because these are just bad and they're sagging and they just don't work right. So that will be the next big step, is finding a range. And it does have to be electric, which sucks. I wouldn't mind using propane and then putting my own tank somewhere and just filling it up or whatever it is. But it really is convenient to have electric, since everything else in the house is electric. I wish it was gas, but it's fine. Natural gas to me is just more efficient, but everything's going electric these days. And then we'll get all this cleaned up. But so that's still the in the making. And then over here we'll probably have a refrigerator. This is where the refrigerator is going to sit. That way it doesn't interfere with the door or anything like that. I was going to, which we're still thinking about, I was going to make this like a big cutting board, so that, excuse me, so I don't use the counter space to cut all my vegetables and do all my butchering and stuff like that. So we're still thinking about that, and then putting the refrigerator over here. But yeah, that's all still in the works. She still wants the walk-in pantry, so that's still the idea for this room. Some of these panels still got to get removed, but like I said, that's down the road. That's not that big of a deal right now. But wanted to do like shelves here for laundry. It's just like a big, I don't know what they call those, like the racks. We'll do a big rack right here for all our laundry stuff, for dryer stuff, maybe even extra kitchen towels. And then some type of cabinets will go along right here, like an L shape, will be cabinets for all of our extra pots and pans and just pantry goods, everything like that. So as you can kind of see how big this room really is. It's pretty decent size, which is nice. I'm sure at one point I was probably used it as like a bedroom, as a smaller bedroom, because then that would kind of make this, if you section it out like a lot of mobile homes are, this side of the house is a bedroom. You could make this a 4-bedroom house, but they're just going to be really, really small bedrooms. So obviously we're not doing that. We don't need 4 bedrooms. So we're doing it as extra kitchen space, but I would like to have the refrigerator here and then my little cutting board station thing that, well, I'd like to have like a moving one too, which would even be cool. Maybe built out of like bamboo, because that's pretty durable stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Lots of plans to make. You guys have any suggestions? Don't forget to comment those down. But also, well, we're 10 minutes in. Time to subscribe. If you're still watching, make sure you subscribe, please. Okay, so that noise that we were hearing, we're going to go outside. We're going to brave the outside with this crazy wind. Listen to this. That is the sound. I got a mic on, so I don't know how well it's going to pick it up, but I hear this all the dang time. I just got to get up there and screw it down. I get it, but that's in the making for sure. I just haven't done it yet, but I'd like to get up there and get that done. Once again, I don't know how this is going to work with this mic. This is all a brand new setup for me. So hopefully the wind isn't too bad for you guys. I just wanted to get outside and get an idea of like more outside projects. So if you guys have already seen, we did do this wall. We did this external wall, which turned out freaking awesome. As far as primer goes, we just have to regular paint it now, but that's not too hard. Let me step down here. So I just got to clean these during the spring. I'm going to clean all of these external walls and then repaint these. So that's still obviously in the works. Our roof is still holding up great even through these crazy winds. Our roof has done amazing. One of the projects for the exterior wall for that bathroom, I got T111 right here. Already got 2 pieces ready to go. So that's going to be the external wall. There's no way. It's probably way too wet right here to walk through this. So I'm not going to do that. But that's obviously still the access through the backyard. So we'll have that all cleared out so we can get back to the back area right there. And then I got that open for all the plumbing when we start doing the bathroom and all the new water heater and all that stuff. But yeah, that gives you guys an idea of that external wall, which is right there. That's where the bathroom window is. So that external wall right there is going to be coming out, and we're going to replace it with T111 just because I swear by that stuff. It is so strong and so durable. I'd like to do a lot of walls with it, but there's none that really need to be done, so I'm not going to do them. On the other side of the house, which is another fun, that's a big step right there. Another fun, big project for me that I'm looking forward to, though. This is going to be a fun one down the road. Might even get started with it just to play around with it a little bit. So kind of where the Jeep's parked right here. So that little room right there that I'm using for storage for some of my fishing stuff, that little room is going to be like a wash room. Like you walk in and take your muddy stuff off, or if I have fish to clean or anything like that, it's all going to be done right there, which is going to be pretty cool. I'll section that off, build it really nice. Obviously, probably use T111 just because it's really, really good, high quality stuff. Build it with all 2x or 4x4s. Oh, speaking of, the other fun big project we're going to be doing is this porch. Once again, down the road, because it works right now, so it doesn't need to be fixed right this second, but we're going to be redoing this whole porch. I'd like to use pressure treated redwood if possible. If not, because of price, I can probably just go with 3/4 inch plywood and just do my spacing right. But we'd like it eventually to come out and around and over here all the way out like a nice little patio porch. So that's going to be in the works, but at least it will come to right here no matter what and come out, so it gives us more space. But yeah, that's definitely down the road, so we'll see how that goes. but it does need to be done. The porch is in horrible shape. The stairs are actually really sturdy, so I give them props for that. But the rest of the porch is not very sturdy at all. And I mean, these things, these posts right here, I don't know who installed these, but I mean, you can practically push this whole thing. If I push hard enough, I guarantee you I can make it fall over. Oh, there it goes again. I don't know how well that mic's going to pick that up, especially with the wind. And I don't know if the mic is like isolating my voice. I have no idea. I'm going to find out when I upload this, but hopefully it's blocking out some of the wind. That's like the biggest concern, and picking up my voice a lot better. The backyard, you can guys see why. I'll show you guys why I really want to do a burn. So the backyard right here still has all that brush. And if you guys watch that video, all that brush that my dad and I cut out, we still need to burn. And there's still some old garbage I got to take someday to the dump. My dad brought over these big old like pallets that look like fences. I was like, that's a good idea, because I have a fence down right there. That fence is completely pushed over. So we're going to stick those there and screw them all together and maybe put some posts in the ground so they have something to hold on to. And that'll make a nice little fence. And then I can't section off this area over here because that electric easement, that's part of the property right there. So I can't make a full fenced yard, but that's okay with me. One of the big fixes that we need to do, because of the water leak. So they put this weird cap thing on this side of this extra pop out, or this extra like add-on. That little cap right there is leaking so bad. And luckily I don't have anything underneath it. That's the storage for the master bedroom. Luckily I don't have anything underneath it, but if I did, it would be soaking wet, because it literally pours like a waterfall in there. It's pretty bad. But that's the majority of what we got going on, stuff we've been thinking about and planning. There's still, you can see the fence a lot better now. So that's the part of the fence that's down right there. And then that's still all cleared out from when we did it, but we just need to do a little bit more. Need to do some weeding. I got to get some weed killer. We have, hopefully we'll be getting some vinegar at work. Then I can make my little vinegar mixture and start killing some more plants out here, making it a lot nicer ground. And then we will be doing rock for the whole property, which is obviously going to cost a lot, but we're going to roll down plastic, get some rock down, level out the property a lot, because there's a bunch of dips in the property. We'll level it all out, make it look a lot nicer. But once again, down the road, not anytime soon. Yep. But we will be doing that to make it look a lot good, a lot better. Maybe even get a little gazebo set up so we can have like an outside barbecue area where we can hang out. Another thing that we are definitely going to be building over in this area on that far corner right there is another shed to put some stuff. I thought about just doing like one of those drive-through ports, which is like a carport thing. And because I can't have permanent structures on this property because I don't own it. So I'm going to do drive-through port and make that into like a little shed. It'll be pretty big. I'd be like a 10 by 20 or something. And I'll do that as like a shed to keep some stuff nice and put my quad in it. And then we'll also be getting the boat from the front yard into the backyard. But like I said, once again, down the road, once we get moved in, and I can sell the big old fifth wheel, big old Everest. Anybody's looking for a fifth wheel, let me know. It works pretty good. I'll clean it, obviously, make it look nice. But that is the majority of everything. If there's anything you guys want to see, actual renovations, you guys want to watch me paint tomorrow, I'll do a time-lapse video of me painting or something. Just let me know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and go back in here so you guys can hear me. Hopefully all this audio picks up, man. I don't want to redo this. But thanks for watching me, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Subscribe's number one. That way we can get our subscription up. We got to try to double what we did last year. If you guys watch the other videos, that'd be really nice. As far as YouTube Shorts goes, I found something out. We're not in the video yet, sorry. I found something out. So a buddy of mine, I reached out to him, and I said, hey, why do you always post the same YouTube Shorts over and over and over again? It seems really repetitive. Well, found out. I guess YouTube, on the YouTube Shorts and the algorithm for YouTube, better close this door. If you have a YouTube short from a month ago and you upload practically the same thing today, that is what you uploaded a month ago, even though it's a different video. The one from a month ago falls off the algorithm. Like it fell off the face of the earth unless it gets like famous or whatever. Viral, that's what I was looking for. Unless it gets viral, it's gone. It's still on your YouTube, but ain't nobody watching it. So when you upload a new one, everybody's like, oh my God, new content. So everybody clicks on it. And like they'll share it, they'll do the impressions. That's what the impressions thing's all about. So they'll share your impressions another 20,000 times. So if you guys see me do the same YouTube shorts like the fire starters and stuff like that, that's just what everybody wants to see. So I keep doing them. I'm now that I know what's going on, I am gonna keep doing them, whether it is repetitive or not, from the dollar store or whatever's going on. So if you guys see that, that's why I can't really make an explanation in a YouTube short. You just got to watch it and then watch this, and you'll see why that I'm doing repetitive YouTube shorts. All right, I'm out of here. You guys have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one.